Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jennifer Sanchez. So, you are watching the Wise Coffee Chat Show. Let me know if the audio is working, if you guys are watching. Ignore the little beeping thing right there on the corner because I forgot an SD card, but hopefully everything else should be good. So, super excited to be here, and I'm super excited for my guest today. So, she's going to be introducing herself to you guys, but I'm back on the show. I was just telling her, Nayeli, how I miss doing the media stuff. It's been a while. Like, I took a break. It was since August. I took a break, but now I'm like, oh, I forgot the cameras, all of this. This is fun stuff. This is the stuff that I like to do. So I feel good. So welcome everyone for watching. My name is Jennifer Sanchez. I'm the founder of the Wise Coffee Chat. I also am also a real estate investor, and I have a networking organization called the Wise Alliance Network, as well as a organization dedicated for women that help women become unshakable, faith-filled, and purpose-driven through networking, conferences, retreats. I'm also putting boot camps together, and we have a lot of mastermind meetings. So that is who I am. Oh, and I'm a mom of three, so I can't forget that, right? That's a big deal. Yes. That's a big deal. But yeah, I'm a mom of three, so that's who I am. I'll pass it over to my guest.
Hi, how are you? My name is Nayeli Robertson-Garcia. I am the owner of Candyality along with my husband. Outside of that, I do outreach with my church, and I also do mentorship. I'm a big brother, big sister mentor, and I've been a mentor for the past 4 years. So,
Oh, wow.
love doing anything like that, volunteer work, outreach, supporting the community, and being involved.
That is super cool. I didn't know that. So I met Nayeli at the women's conference.
Yes.
And we got along really well. I think social media kind of like really helped.
It helps,
It
yeah.
really does help build a relationship. And then from there, we went and we got lunch together.
Café con leche,
Yes,
shout out.
café con leche. And we had a lot of commonalities,
Yes,
right?
yes.
One of which were both Latinas.
Yes.
You're a Chicago girl like me,
Yes.
right? And you're from the city, so
Yes.
and now you have this candy store
Yes. In Chicago.
in Chicago. I thought it was Wrigleyville, and I put Wrigleyville, but it's actually Lakeview. But still, this is like the inner city area, the inner city
Absolutely.
life. So, what inspired you to get into this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess it's part of the American dream. You know, I came
Yeah.
here at a very young age with my parents. I immigrated from Mexico. Um, you're instilled you could do anything when you get here and that you could pursue anything. I was very intrigued by business ownership, especially growing up. I grew up in West Town. I grew up all over the city, but it was West Town, and there used to be more Mexicans there, and we had a local grocery store called Edmar.
Okay.
But then there was a lot going on where there was protests because they were trying to get rid of our local Mexican grocery store. They were going to put like a Dominick's. They were going to put another grocery store. And they were kicking out people in the neighborhood. So that was my first instance of recognizing how businesses impact your local community, how it impacted the neighborhood, how gentrification, how the neighbors were feeling, how people were so passionate about it. And that just grew my inspiration of like, I want to be a part of the community. I want to make a difference. I see how important it is for the community businesses to be a part of the community and how it impacts them. So I pursued a career in business administration, marketing, and I've been doing marketing the last 10 years. And we were given the opportunity to own this candy store and be a part of the Lakeview community.
Wow.
And it's been so great.
So for those that are watching, don't be shy. We're going to keep going into her story, but let's make sure we go into coffee time, because I took a sip of the coffee. I was like, oh, I forgot to talk about coffee time. Yes, it is good. It is good. So again, don't be shy. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you write. If you are drinking coffee, what are you drinking? But yes, so you made me this coffee. Oh my God, this is deja vu. I think I had a dream about this. So I brought my mug that Mary gifted me. It's Wise Morning Coffee Chat. We don't do it in the morning right now, but she made me with French, what is it?
It was a Keurig, yeah, with French vanilla.
There we go. French vanilla. She's like, what do you want? I was like, I don't care. Just maybe coffee and put something like French something in it or something sweet. And she was like, okay. So it's really good. So that is what I'm drinking this morning. What are you drinking?
I have my coffee from home. So it's an espresso machine that my husband made me with some almond milk. It tastes better when somebody else makes it for you.
It always tastes better when someone makes it for you. Awesome. We have Kari actually. Hey, Kari, I haven't seen her in forever. She said pumpkin spice latte heart.
Yes.
Love it.
So good.
I've been refusing to get pumpkin spice
Why?
because I refuse for summer to be over.
No.
I'm just like, I don't want summer gone. Like, I like summer.
I got some fall flavors for you for the
You got me.
tasting. So it's pumpkin fudge.
Well, I do love pumpkin patches. I do love pumpkin pie. I do love the pumpkin stuff. I'm
Yes.
just like trying to be stubborn and like, today's like,
It's so nice.
cold.
Yeah.
Today was cold.
Yeah.
I put on a vest. I'm like, oh, here we go. I gotta wear shoes and no chanclas. So, anyways, so if you guys are drinking something, make sure you guys share it. If you guys are watching the replay, still feel free to share what you're drinking. So I'm super excited. So you're a city girl. What I really loved, what I wanted you to share with the viewers that I thought was impressive, which is like, oh, I need her on my show. You buy businesses. You and your husband buy businesses. So when we were talking about real estate, you understood the whole of buying distressed properties. You brought me the attention of like, you can buy almost like distressed businesses in a sense, right? So I really wanted you to talk a little bit about that because I was like, I didn't even think people could do that.
It's a very similar concept. So we bought our building that we had. That was our first business for my husband and I, where we're the landlords. We buy the building and we rent it out. And the process for buying a business is very similar, different, because not everybody's familiar with it, but it's very similar. You go on a website, you take a look at other businesses out there. And one of the people that I follow, Cody Sanchez, she talks about this a lot, buying boring businesses, because America's built on that. We're built on all the labor work that we have here, on the seamstress, on any of the local businesses that you see that are considered boring, but they're successful. People they want the glamour. They want to do something cute that's pretty and whatever. But when you start off as yourself as an entrepreneur, you're taking on that risk. So my husband and I, we wanted to purchase a business that has long-term been successful. It's lower risk. It involves more capital. It involves having a background, and it involves more logistics going into it for sure. When you're purchasing it versus when you're starting from scratch, there's two different things in it. So,
oh God, yeah, starting a business from scratch, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's risky because not a lot of businesses make it.
Nope.
But I mean, if you have the heart for it, go for it.
Yeah.
But it's less risky if you're able to purchase a business that you've seen that lasted 5-10 years. That has lasted, maybe a pandemic that has lasted, when the stocks go down in 2008, the crash and whatnot, because then you're seeing a business that's stable. That's what you want to look for.
That's true. Because I think statistically it's 5 years, most businesses fail. And then if you make the 5 years, chances are you'll fail the next 5 years. Like, I think it's something like that where it's like, then you're just, not that I don't want to be like you're doomed to fail, but chances are
it's hard.
It's hard. And I speak to a lot of entrepreneurs where they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go find a job. I'm gonna go back to a 9-to-5. Like, this is not for me, because and I say it all the time. It's easier to get a paycheck, work for somebody, take that money and pay your bills.
It feels less risky, but at the same time, there's the layoffs. You can't count on it. You can't count on somebody else keeping your job for you.
That's so true, because as quickly as they can get rid of you, like they want us to put in our 2-week notice, right? Be like, oh, here, so like give you
fire you
immediately and take your stuff and all that stuff, right? So I could see that. So it's definitely something to think about, everyone that's watching, right? Buying a business that's already established, because actually when I looked online, I did notice it's the website with the previous owner. Right?
Yes.
So how did she start? Do you know her history with this business?
Yes, she started this 16 years ago.
16
Yes,
years ago.
she loved candies. Yeah, she had a sales background. She used the candy personality to kind of pitch to people in sales about reading people's personalities. So we'll get into the whole candy.
Yeah, she told
personality.
me. So I love personality tests. So when you said there's a candy personality test, I said, oh my God, right? We have a problem because I love sweets, but I love chocolate sweets.
Yeah, so good. I put some chocolate in.
Yeah, so she got me here. I see some stuff here and I'm like, oh my God. But my kids love the gummy bears and the sour stuff.
Yes.
I'm more like, just give me the chocolate. Like, go over there.
It just depends on my mood.
Yeah.
I love it all.
Nice. Okay, so you're a Latina, Chicago native. You purchased this. What are your plans for this space? Like, what is it that you offer? I guess let's go with that. What do you offer? That's a good question.
Yeah, the candy shop. It is a candy store. It's super cute. You come in. It's a great neighborhood. A lot of young families walking by. So it's part of your childhood memories. And a lot of people who come here, they're like, I've been coming here since I was little. And they come back and they have those memories. So if you ever had like those childhood memories of like, you see candy, you're like, I used to eat this growing up. For me, it was like the cigarettes.
Oh, the little
and we have those.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember going to the candy store or like the little store in the corner like in
stores.
West Town, and like that's what I would pick up because I thought I was cool.
I know, and you pretend like you're smoking.
Yeah.
I remember that candy. Oh no, I did the same thing. So you have like retro candies here, right?
Yes.
I did see you had the little, what are they called? I forget you put the little tabs in it.
Oh, the Pez?
The Pez,
yes.
Pez. Yeah, she has a whole wall full of
We
Pez.
have a Pez collection.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's super cool. So yeah, so it's a lot of I could see a lot of things that remind me of my childhood here for sure.
Yes, that's what we want. We want to create new childhood memories and also like have other people reminisce on their childhood. So when they come in, they get super excited. And Candyality is here for memories. We're here to create memories and cherish memories and create new ones, especially when we give them candy readings.
Okay, so tell me about this candy reading. I gotta ask about that. What is that?
So we have 12 candy categories. Whether you like crunchy, whether you like chocolate, whether you like sour, and based on what your favorite candy is, we'll give you a candy reading. So we'll match your candy favorites, your candy personality. So what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy. Oh my God, I'm such a fatty. I'm sitting here. Hey Ernie, I see Ernie. So I do see. Let me make sure I show the comment. Ernie, good friend of mine, my bestie's hubby. So thank you for watching. My favorite candy, man. Like, are we talking about Mexican candy? Or
love Mexican candy. Anything. So give me like, tell me your favorite candy in general, and then we'll figure it out.
What are the ones that you push up?
We have those.
Yeah,
with the chamoy, right?
Yeah, those were my favorite as a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with chocolate, right? Like a Hershey's bar, M&Ms, like those were always like I like those. But like, yeah, definitely I'm thinking of like, I haven't had breakfast, so why is my mouth watering right now? Oh my God. But definitely Mexican candy, the ones with the chamoy, the ones that you push up. I used to make hairstyles on that.
I love that. Those are good memories for sure. So you did mention chocolate, so that goes into the milk chocolate category.
Mm-hmm.
So milk chocolate means you're positive, you're caring, you're loving, you have a great outlook on life. Those are usually like the bubbly people in life, the people that people want to surround themselves with. So that would be your candy reading.
I think that makes sense. I hope I'm bubbly. I hope I'm fun.
I mean, you're doing this, and people are following you. Yes. So people don't want to watch somebody grumpy.
Sure. I hope people follow me and like me. And if they don't, oh well. No, I'm just playing. So what's your candy? What's your favorite candy?
Mexican candy, of course. That's why that was one of the new integrations here when Mario and I took this over. I wanted to hold space for my culture, for the candies that I grew up with. So you'll see our little, you'll see candy in the beginning of the entrance. That's our international candy selection. So just a little bit from every country, 10 different countries that we selected. So I put in my favorites because I wanted the people to be exposed to my candy and the candy that I grew up with, because I have the payaso ones, the little marshmallows.
Oh, I used to have those. Okay, yes, I remember those. Those were great. My kids hate them. I try to buy it for them, and they're like, "Nah, Mom, we don't like Mexican candy." I'm like, "Oh, I failed as a mother." But no, I'm just like, no, I didn't. But like something that I grew up with that I used to enjoy, and my kids don't like.
Those are my memories, because like my grandma was the type, like, she take you to the grocery store and she let you pick out one candy. And then those are the memories that I hold, of her.
Yeah, now I'm curious who's watching, because 3 of you guys are watching right now that I could see. What, Ernie, Kari, what are your favorite candies? Now I want to I'm curious what the readings are for some of the people here watching. But so for you, you said Mexican candy. So in your reading, what would that be?
The fact that I love all candy and I love Mexican candy, it means that I enjoy all of it. I am the Candyality. I embody Candyality. But also, my other favorite candy is gummy and sour. So sour means I'm wild. Gummy means I'm a tough cookie. I can handle anything life throws at me.
Oh, mira.
I think it's true.
Oh, wow. Look at that. I like that. Yeah. That's cool. So I don't know. I've never heard of this. I've heard of Myers-Briggs. I've heard of other ones. This is trademarked, right?
Yes.
Your personality test. So that is even cooler when you told me that. I was like, oh my God, you even have this trademarked. Yes. That's awesome.
That's important, because that's why people come to us outside of the candy. They want their candy reading. They want that experience, that personal experience.
Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. Ernie said Ferrer Rocher. I don't even know how to pronounce that. How do you say that?
Yes. So that's crunchy candy. So that means that you're a little bit unpredictable.
Yes.
You say that about your
I could see that. I could see that. So there you go, Ernie. You're unpredictable. Ernie is he has a bar con todo, right? So he's a bartender and stuff like that. So he definitely likes to. I could see the unpredictableness with that, for sure. Awesome. So as we are here talking, tell us a little bit more about like your upbringing, right?
Yeah.
Kari said, I don't like candy, but I would choose sour candy.
Also wild. You live on the edge. You're a thrill seeker. Maybe you're adventurous.
Kari's on the wild side. Yeah, I guess she is adventurous. She was in Mexico for like a full month. And I was like, where are you at? So yeah, I could see that.
Gotta keep your eyes on those sour people.
Oh yeah. All these sour people. I gotta watch you guys. Sour Patch Kids. Those are the ones that my kids love. Those Sour Patch candies.
Yes.
The ones, especially the ones that are like the sweet and the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what does that mean? What should I?
Being sweet and sour. So Sour Patch is sour, so it's wild, but it's also a gummy candy. It's also a little sugary, so they're competitive.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that. My kids are pretty competitive.
Good.
Okay.
You want that. In a good way.
I like that. And I love the fact. I love the fact that you have a marketing background.
Yes.
Which I think
love marketing.
I think all entrepreneurs should understand marketing. If you're in business, you should take some sort of marketing class, some sort of marketing workshop, some sort of just understanding what really marketing is, because marketing isn't easy, right? Like, What would you say about it? How's it helped you?
Well, to be a successful business, you need two things. You need a good product and you need great marketing. Because you'll see on TikTok all the time, Keith Lee is like, let's see what's wrong with the food. Is it the food or is it their marketing? That's always the number one question. Ooh. And if the food is good, he's like, they just need marketing help. And then you see those restaurants blow up. Mm-hmm. So you need to have a good product. Like if we didn't have good candy, even though I have excellent marketing, they wouldn't come back. They'll come back the first time and then they won't come back. Mm. So marketing is what keeps that longevity and whatnot. Mm-hmm,
yeah. And so where do you work your marketing the best? Like, I think you said e-commerce, right? No, you like e-marketing, right?
I love digital marketing.
That's the thing that you like. Okay, which makes sense, especially if you're always customers are coming in, guys. So no, it's okay. So e-marketing, you like digital, you like sending emails out, right? So how does that help with this? Like, if someone gets on your email list, what can they expect?
Yeah, we get a monthly email blast right now. So you'll see everything that's coming up in regards to events, and then you'll see our candy, you'll see anything themed, our monthly candy box, and any events happening in the neighborhood. So like this month, we have our spooky candy box.
Okay.
And then you'll see also that we're doing trick or treat here on Southport. So we'll be handing out candy here along with other local businesses.
Nice.
And then just any other events that are happening or our trick or treat baskets that we have going on too.
Nice. So we are definitely going to make sure that you guys visit Nayeli Candyality right there. She has the personality test. Go to the website, sign up to her newsletter. Make sure you guys take advantage of whatever she has, because I know that the battery might go out. I see that right now, which I'm going to be talking to some people about that. But, I'm definitely going to, I'll taste this and I'll put it in my story, the flavors. I think I'll do a
Yes.
story thing for the flavors and talk about it. And then, of course, I want to make sure that I announce, we do have an event tomorrow. So if you guys are, looking for a networking event, I'm sharing this real quick, right? It's the pre-launch podcast summit, Unlocking Wealth, Turning Networking into Dollars and Deals. I'll be teaching on taking networking into dollars and deals. Carlos Los will be, this is his event. We're promoting his podcast summit. And then we have Melissa Dupre, who is an actor, comedian, playwright, and poet. So come out, have some drinks, eat some food, learn about how to make more money, and then learn, also we have a comedian as a host. So, come from some laughs and a good time. So make sure you join us tomorrow for that. So again, the address is at the Welcome. Let me take this out real quick. It's at the Welcome Back Lounge, 2423 North Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago, Illinois, 60647. And then, of course, make sure you support Candyality, right? Make sure you go check her out. Come here. And if you do candy tables and all that good stuff too?
Yes, we do candy buffets. We love doing those.
Candy buffets, candy tables. Come get your candy personality test. Come eat candy. And then on my stories, because I don't want the video to go out, I'll sample this via, I'll do a live stream on my phone, and then we can do this that time. So thank you so much for everyone that watched. I appreciate you guys watching the show. Thank you so much, Nayeli, for being here with me. It's such a cute space, and we'll make sure I'll put a lot of videos on my profile. So you guys make sure you keep watching and keeping an eye out for the information. Okay, God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.